Hey everyone! Welcome back to T-Facts, where we dive deep into the latest happenings from your favorite reality shows. Today, we've got some intriguing stories from the world of The Bachelor that you won't want to miss. First up, we're catching up with Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa as they share the emotions behind their recent engagement. They reveal some tough conversations they had while watching their season, and spoiler alert, wedding plans are already in the works. In our next story, we take a closer look at Grant Ellis as he discusses the unique pressures he faced as one of the franchise's first black leads and how it impacted his journey on the show. You'll want to hear his honest insights on love and representation. Then, things got intense during the finale. We'll reveal how Grant handled the dramatic breakup with runner-up Litia Garr and what body language experts had to say about his stress levels in that moment. Moving on, what advice does former contestant Kelsey Anderson have for Juliana as she navigates her new engagement? We'll break down her insightful tips on keeping the focus on love instead of the past. And finally, we'll give you an exclusive look at Grant's perspective on not arguing with Litia during the finale. His reaction and the dynamics between him and Juliana might surprise you. Stick around as we unpack all these juicy stories and more right here on T-Facts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Let's get started. Let's dive into our first story featuring The Bachelor couple Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa. Just a day after their emotional finale engagement, they opened up about their incredible journey together. During an exclusive chat, they shared how it felt to finally be in the public eye, with Juliana expressing it was like a breath of fresh air to present their relationship openly. Juliana proudly showed off her stunning engagement ring, while Grant recounted the thought he put into selecting the perfect piece for her, saying, "I know Jul's style, and I think it fits her perfectly. It's classy but a little sassy." The couple reminisced about pivotal moments in their relationship, highlighting when Juliana realized she was falling for Grant during their time in Scotland. She described, "I'm a slow burn. It's going to take me a while to allow myself to trust you enough to open up. And when I did, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this man." Grant reciprocated her feelings, sharing how much he admires Juliana for being authentic and true to herself. He stated, "She wears her heart on her sleeve, and I think that's a strength." Amidst the joy of their engagement, Grant also took a moment to address the backlash he faced regarding his actions towards runner-up Litia Garr. He admitted, "I think I led with empathy. I don't regret telling her I loved her. I hope she learned from our relationship, as I did." As they reflected on the tough conversations they had while watching the season back, both Grant and Juliana agreed that confronting these challenges ultimately brought them closer together. "It really helped our relationship grow," Grant expressed, showing how they've evolved together. Looking ahead, Grant shared their plans for the future, including an exciting move to Boston. He enthused, "We're going to be packing our bags, and we're thinking Italy for our wedding." Juliana chimed in, affirming their intentions for an intimate ceremony surrounded by loved ones. She also made it clear that they're opting for privacy, saying, "We don't want it televised, just a little bit of privacy with that aspect." And while they anticipate their big day, Grant hinted at his eagerness to return to television, stating, "If Dancing with the Stars comes calling, I'm not going to say no." Stay tuned as we continue to follow this enchanting couple on their journey. In our next story, we shift our focus back to Grant Ellis as he opens up about the unique challenges he faced as one of The Bachelor's first black leads. Grant discussed the heightened scrutiny and pressure that come with the role, especially as he navigated a landscape aimed at increasing diversity within the franchise. He candidly revealed, "There's an extra level of scrutiny or pressure that you feel when you're a lead of color. Maybe it's the way you talk or the way that you say something, or you're not what the audience is used to, so they put a stigma on you. Oh, you're a player or you're this or that. I'm just a guy that's looking for love." Reflecting on the journey, Grant acknowledged the weight of expectations that rested on his shoulders. He recalled feeling supported by his team during the live finale, especially after experiencing the emotional roller coaster of the season. "I had a really good team around me. They told me what after the final rose was going to be like, and I went in there prepared," he shared. Yet, as he faced the emotional fallout of his decision to choose Juliana over Litia, Grant noted the importance of taking accountability for his actions. When you're the Bachelor, there's a lot of wrong you can do because it's an uncomfortable situation dating 25 people, he explained. Recognizing the hurt he caused, he expressed empathy for Litia while remaining true to his own feelings. As Grant spoke about his experience, he touched on the need for the franchise to continue diversifying its casting and narratives. He urged that, for the franchise to continue to diversify, contestants of color have to keep signing up for The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. In the face of criticism and challenges, he remains grateful for the opportunity, stating, "If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have found Juliana. So at the end of it, I'm grateful." Stay tuned as we follow along with Grant's journey and the lasting impact he hopes to have on the Bachelor franchise. Next up, we delve into the intensity of the season finale and how Grant Ellis managed a dramatic breakup with runner-up Litia Garr. Fans were on the edge of their seats as they watched the emotional moments unfold live, where Grant had to make the difficult choice between Litia and Juliana. Body language experts weighed in on Grant's behavior during the finale, highlighting the stress he exhibited while breaking the news to Litia. Viewers noticed how Grant struggled with the weight of his decision, showing signs of discomfort and anxiety throughout the climax of the episode. Experts pointed out that his mannerisms, such as rubbing his forehead and avoiding eye contact, indicated the immense pressure he was under. One expert commented, "Throughout the finale, Grant showed every stress body language cue going, from rubbing his hand across his forehead to tugging on his chin. It was clear he was uncomfortable and uneasy." This insight adds depth to what viewers saw on screen as they witnessed a heart-wrenching moment that unfolded before their eyes. Litia's reaction was equally intense and emotional. She expressed feeling blindsided by Grant's decision, claiming she had assurances that she would be the one. The confrontation between them unfolded dramatically during the After the Final Rose special, leaving viewers in awe of the raw emotions displayed. Her anger became palpable, shared another expert. As Grant faced her ire, it became clear that he was trying to maintain his composure, wishing to get through the moment without further escalating the situation. As the final moments of the episode played out, it became clear that Grant was not just choosing between two women, but was also trying to navigate his own feelings amidst the chaos. He expressed understanding, stating, "At the end of the day, Litia is hurt. I know what it feels like to be broken up with on TV, and I understand what that's like, so I just have to take one on the chin and apologize." The emotional stakes were high not just for Litia, but also for Grant as he moved forward in his journey with Juliana. The tension and vulnerability created a powerful moment that fans of the franchise won't soon forget. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more about this season's unforgettable moments and the relationships that emerged from them. Moving on to our fourth story, we spotlight Juliana Pasquarosa and the valuable advice she received from former Bachelor contestant Kelsey Anderson. As Juliana navigates her new engagement with Grant Ellis, she's been seeking guidance on how to manage the complexities that come with rewatching moments from the show. Kelsey, who is a previous winner of the show, reached out to offer her support and wisdom. She emphasized the importance of focusing on the present rather than dwelling on the past. In her advice to Juliana, Kelsey said, "I think you can ask the questions and have the conversations, but it shouldn't really change your mind because we're together now. It's been so long since that happened, and you've both come so far." This perspective resonated with Juliana as she reflected on the challenges of watching Grant's interactions with other contestants. She has been processing her feelings and, with Kelsey's encouragement, is learning to concentrate on the love and connection she shares with Grant now. "It's an emotional journey to relive those moments, but I want to focus on the relationship that I have at this moment," Juliana admitted, showcasing her commitment to understanding the past while prioritizing their future together. Kelsey's advice reflects the reality many couples face when transitioning from a competitive dating environment to a committed relationship. Juliana recognizes that it's natural to have questions and feelings about the past, but she is determined to embrace the love she has found with Grant. The support from Kelsey not only highlights the bond between contestants who have shared similar experiences, but also serves as a reminder of the importance of communication in relationships. As Juliana navigates her new life as an engaged woman, her openness to advice will undoubtedly help strengthen her bond with Grant. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more insights and relationships that emerged from this gripping season of The Bachelor. And finally, we turn our attention to Grant Ellis as he reflects on the controversial finale moment when he chose to break up with Litia Garr. Fans had a lot of questions about why he didn't argue with Litia during their heated confrontation. In an exclusive interview, Grant shared his thoughts on the situation and how he navigated that emotionally charged moment. "We definitely talked about it," Grant explained regarding his discussions with Juliana about Litia's reaction. He emphasized the importance of going into the finale with a positive mindset, stating, "I was really focused on trying to keep my head in a good space." When the proposal day arrived, Litia confronted Grant, reminding him of the assurances he gave her throughout the season. She expressed feeling misled, and many viewers were curious about how Grant would handle her accusations. Reflecting on the conversation, Grant stated, "There's a lot she said that I didn't align with, but I let her speak her truth and her piece. I'm not gonna sit up there and argue with her on stage about what she thought I said." He mentioned that he wanted to approach the situation with empathy, acknowledging Litia's pain without escalating the conflict. "At the end of the day, I understand she's in a tough situation and she's hurt. I just have to accept whatever the conditions are and apologize," he remarked. Additionally, the dynamics between Grant and Juliana were highlighted during this intense period. While Litia expressed worry about their relationship, Grant assured viewers that his connection with Juliana was genuine. He noted, "I think we are two different individuals, and we have to go through this process very uniquely and true to who we are." His approach to Litia's confrontation showcases his commitment to maintaining respect for both relationships involved. As viewers reflect on that pivotal moment, Grant's perspective sheds light on the complexity of being the Bachelor and the challenges of navigating emotions on such a public stage. As we close out this segment, we'll continue to follow Grant and Juliana on their journey as they embrace their new chapter together. Stay tuned for more updates from this season of The Bachelor.